That's awesome. It's a great honor. I think, no matter who the president is, I know I'm excited because it's the biggest game of my life, and having the president there, it's the best country in the world, so it'd be pretty cool.
Guys, did that sound like an endorsement of President Trump to you? Now, English isn't my first language, but what I understood was it's an honor to play in front of the President of the United States, no matter who that president is. But just to be sure, let's play it again.
That's awesome. It's a great honor. I think, no matter who the president is, I know I'm excited because it's the biggest game of my life, and having the president there, it's the best country in the world, so it'd be pretty cool.
Yep, it's pretty clear to me. But of course, the lovely ladies of TikTok have a different opinion.
If my boyfriend said anything even remotely positive to the man who hated on me publicly,
you'd what? Tell your husband to find you a new boyfriend? By the way, this is her husband.
It's sad, isn't it?
I simply would not show up to that Super Bowl game.
Spoken like a woman who actually thinks she's irreplaceable. But sweetie, the thing is, Travis Kelce is not your husband, for obvious reasons, and Taylor Swift is very replaceable. I mean, she's been replaced by men her entire career.
Why should President Trump come see your show?
Well, I hope he doesn't, because I won't perform if he does.
Really?
Really.
Tell me why.
Because I hate the mother.
Or maybe Travis doesn't give a crap and just wants to play football for the next 4 years. I mean, just because he's stoimping a self-admitted cat lady doesn't mean he has to act like one.
All right, so at this point, we've all seen Travis Kelce's Super Bowl press conference interview, in which he claims it's an honor to have Donnie, the current party that cannot see. See what I did there?
Yeah, kinda cringe. My heart goes out to you, sweetie.
Come and watch him play, and now everyone on the internet is surprised and worked up by this for some reason? Well, what I want to talk about is actually the other player's reaction to the question, because he's not the only one that was asked about Donnie. Because last week, I fought every Swiftie tooth and nail, simply stating that Taylor Swift isn't an activist, and that's fine. She does do a lot of other good things, but if anything, recently, it feels like she's been in her right-leaning, moderate, like, oh, it doesn't affect me, so I don't want to speak on it, sports boyfriend era.
Yeah, maybe she also doesn't care and just wants to make cringy music for the next 4 years. Just because her candidate lost doesn't mean her life is over, Maybe take a page out of her book.
So let's see what a different player on his same team had to say to the question.
And Trump being the first president to attend, is there any added pressure, any excitement?
Man, that's who the world voted, so that's our president.
That's who the world voted for, so that's who's our president. Talk about the most neutral PR statement you could possibly say. Both of those things are objectively true. None of them necessarily an insult. So for everyone who knows nothing about PR but is claiming that Travis Kelce is just using his PR training to respond, you could have even gone nicer and—
Oh, shut up.
Sweetie, nobody's trying to be nice to you anymore. Deal with it.
Men don't care about embarrassing you. They care about the opinion of other men. We're gonna try this again because my video about this got taken down at 250k views. And this is what it got taken down for, and yet our president is still on TikTok. He's actually been tried and found guilty of this. So that's really funny to me. Funny how that works. Really funny, the double standards here on TikTok.
She says with proletarian rage, as if she wasn't on TikTok for the last 4 years when the double standards favored her.
But that's okay, we'll just try this again, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you why men will always shrimp out when it comes to protecting or defending their women, even though they say that they are protectors and defenders of women. Most men will never like you, a woman, as much as they like other men. That's why they're always willing to bend over backwards and fold for another man. Men are not protectors, men are not defenders of women. Most men are that will fold under the pressure of the patriarchy. This is why I warn y'all against masculine men, because masculine men care more about the opinion of other men than they care about the opinion of their partner.
Really? Then why did you marry one? What? You thought just because she makes anti-men content on TikTok, she doesn't get down on her knees and gobble up the patriarchy every night? Of course she does. The patriarchy is inevitable. But by all means, continue to cringe.
I said this in my other video and I'll say it again. We should have known he was a huge red flag when he said that Harry Butker was a good guy and that he's a good friend and a good teammate. Of course, you're not going to stand up for her when the man who has literally publicly expressed his hate for your girlfriend is showing up to your game. You're using words like honored, excited. That is submissive language, like the boot language. Tuck your tail between your legs type of submissive language. You're not just talking about any man. You're not talking about any president, right? You're talking about a man who has said vile things about the woman you claim to love. Now, as far as the aforementioned woman, I think she's a pick-me. I don't think she's gonna break up with him over this.
Yeah, no shit, she's not gonna break up with him over this. Sweetie, let's get down to earth a little bit. Taylor Swift is 35. By the time Trump leaves office, she's gonna be 39. So, if she's gonna dump Travis, who's the billionaire princess gonna replace him with that's quote-unquote on her level, like you TikTok ladies say? One of these guys? I mean, Elon said he's willing, but I don't know, I think he was kidding. And Travis is in much better physical shape, so yeah. When you think about it, even if she is a billionaire pop princess, Taylor Swift is a 35-year-old, self-admitted cat lady who has a history of not being able to keep a man.
It's sad, isn't it?
She has very few options, while Travis Kelce, on the other hand, has all the options because he can easily date down. Taylor knows this, and trust me, just because she scored some PR points with one side of the aisle by pandering to bitter cat ladies a few months ago, doesn't mean she wants to be one forever. As for Travis Kelce, think about this. Dude could have easily voted for Trump without anybody knowing, and at the same time, your billionaire pop princess gets down on her knees for him every night.
I am inevitable.
Or at least, that's what I thought before this happened. And also, the Kansas City Chiefs lost the Super Bowl, so considering she got booed out of the building, and most women generally get the ick when their man loses at something, I don't know if she's actually gonna dump Travis, but trust me, she's definitely thinking about it. And hey, if she does dump him, at least the man can play football unencumbered by what was.
And that's the bottom line.
Wait, quick update. I've started a second channel on which I'm gonna be making videos about news, current events, and mostly political satire. And since I know some of you don't like the political content, the original Man Talk channel will be politics free going forward, and all the political content will be going on Man Talk V2. So, if you want to see me meme some politicians, the link is in the video description. Subscribe to Man Talk V2, turn on all the notifications, and
Have fun! That's an order! And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.